Seasider Media presents The Weekly Show!
Aloha, Seasiders, and welcome to The Weekly Show. I'm your host, Mr. Amen. This week's Ha value is belonging. In my opinion, belonging is the most important value when you're trying to build a strong community. To get belonging right, we need to realize that everyone, you, me, your friends, your teachers, every single one of us has something about us that makes us feel like we don't belong sometimes. Some people, it's just every now and again and in certain situations. And for some people, it's all the time that they don't feel like they belong. So what puts that discomfort in your stomach? Take a moment, close your eyes, and consider what makes you feel like you don't belong. Okay? Now imagine that someone could see that in you and come along and take that away, make you feel like you belong. Something you would want for yourself. And we can give that gift to other people. Now, for me, what makes me feel like I don't belong, in a new group of people, it's being a trans man makes me feel like I don't belong. When I'm with my athletic friends, it's being an artist makes me feel like I don't belong. When I'm with my artist friends, sometimes it's being a nerd that makes me feel like I don't belong. Playing RPGs. And when I'm playing RPGs with my nerd friends, I feel like I don't belong because I'm an athlete. In every single situation, someone around you feels like they don't belong. And we have the opportunity to show them the compassion and the empathy that we would wish for ourselves in those situations. And it doesn't have to be something big, but it can be. It can be something as simple as smiling at somebody, saying hello to them by name, because you all know each other. You know everybody's name. You could say hello to that person, and they would feel more like they belong here. But it could be something huge, like making sure somebody feels included. If you're walking from class with somebody, maybe you walk with that person that you don't normally walk with. Maybe you get to know them. Maybe you ask them a question. Maybe it's something huge, like stopping somebody from being picked on. Saying, hey, sometimes I feel like I don't belong, and right now you're making him feel like he doesn't belong. If we can do this, right? If we can make everyone feel like they belong here, what we do is build a strong foundation for a community, one that's based on diversity and acceptance. And when we do that, we can solve harder problems. We can find new perspectives on things that maybe we didn't consider. And that makes us stronger as a community, because we're not excluding people that may have the piece of a puzzle or the piece of information that we're missing. Okay? So this week, I challenge you all to make one person feel like they belong, to make one person feel accepted, because that's where it starts, with you making one decision to make one person feel accepted, to smile at one person when they walk in the door. Aloha. This week's announcements.
This week is a Gold Friday. Also, mid-quarter progress reports have been mailed out. This is a snapshot of where we are right now, and you still have time before the end of the term to get the grade that you want.
This week's lunch menu. Shout outs!
All right, Kumu Zellner here with shout outs. Or what I mean is a little bit heartfelt shout outs that come back to Kumu Pua and Kumu Tracy as they recover, and Kumu Wally as well as he's dealing with his whole family. I would love to start off with a new shout out for someone who works tirelessly behind the scenes and doesn't always get the credit. This is someone that during a pandemic where a lot of people are just trying to survive, she's pushing us forward and trying to get the very best from the staff and students. So a big shout out to Kumu Kaulana. Woohoo! Mahalo.
Thanks, and that's our show.